Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I get into this, please help a sister out and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up, turn on the little notification bell so you get notified whenever I have a new video. In this video, I just want to show you how you can find the proper foundation match for you. Don't do what I did where I walked around for the first 18 years of my, no, it was more, I lied. For the first 24 years of my life with the wrong foundation shade. It's not cute, okay? So learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna teach you how to find the perfect foundation shade for you in this video, so keep on watching. So I'm just gonna jump right into how to find your perfect foundation shade. Now, obviously, if you shop at a drugstore or something like that, you're not allowed to try foundations before you buy. And if you buy them and it's the wrong color, too bad, so sad, you're stuck with it. However, if you decide to shop with Mary Kay or with me, I can send free samples in the mail. You can test them and try them, and if you happen to buy something and it's the wrong color or the wrong shade and you just don't love it, I will replace it for free, 100% guaranteed. So that's one thing you should do. Any Mary Kay beauty consultant or with me, whatever, but Mary Kay's the bomb. Okay, let's get started. Ignore this, I just decided to pop up. Okay, so there's three things that you need to kind of ask yourself when you're looking for foundation. And this is how to find your undertone, whether you're warm, cool, or like a neutral undertone. Okay, so the first question is, when you go outside on the first warm, sunny day of the year in the springtime, do you burn or do you tan? Next question is, once you burn, does that burn just naturally turn to a tan? Or does it peel off and you're just pale again? Okay, so if you burn and you peel and go back to being pale, you are a cool undertone, which is me. It's very hard for me to get tan. If you burn, but then it just turns into a nice tan, means you're more of like a neutral undertone. And if you just go out in the sun and you just tan right away, means you have a warm undertone. So knowing that helps you know what foundation to get. So I'm a cool undertone, so I'm gonna stick with like the cooler colors. Now I have a few. Okay, so I just want to kind of demonstrate how your beauty consultant would test you, or if I send you samples in the mail, how you can test yourself. So I have three shades here. I'm a light ivory. Obviously, I'm very pale. And we have two different, if you're going with the Mary Kay, I highly recommend the Time Wise 3D foundation. It is anti-aging. It's not going to clog your pores, all that stuff. We have two different finishes. We have a luminous finish, which is great if you have more normal or dry skin. It's going to give you that very beautiful dewy look. If you have more oily combination skin, we have a matte coverage, which I love. So I'll be kind of showing you both. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the luminous, I'm going to be trying two luminous ones. The luminous foundation, once you squeeze it out of the bottle, that's the color it will be. The matte foundation, you squeeze it out of the bottle, it's a few shades lighter, and then as it dries, it deepens. So I will demonstrate that. What happens is you put it on and it actually oxidizes on your skin. Electrons are being transferred back and forth, and that causes it to deepen. So just think of that. If I send you any matte foundations, you may put them on and you're like, oh my gosh, this is never gonna work. Good chance if I send you some samples, at least one will work. You just have to let it sit for a few minutes. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm just going to take a Q-tip. You don't have to take your Q-tip if I send you samples. It's just what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go in right here and just, why am I doing this with my left hand? There we go. Now I don't look like an idiot. Okay. And then I'm going to take the other side of my Q-tip, go in with a different color. I've still been wearing my winter shade of foundation. And so we're gonna see if I can still pull that off or if I need to switch to like my summer shade. Okay, going in with my last one. So these first two were luminous, and you'll kind of be able to see in the light that it's gonna do like this very nice glowy look. I lied, this is not my last shade. I accidentally grabbed one. An extra one. Okay, so I chose some different finishes, which I will talk about in a second. Not different finishes, different undertones, because I wanted you to see the difference. Okay, so this one over here that I'm putting on now is the matte. This is the one that will oxidize and deepen as it kind of dries. Okay, going back over here. I can tell you right now, none of these are my color, but I wanted to show you. This middle one here, it was a neutral undertone. And you see how it's kind of has more of like an orangey tint to it, a little bit more warmer. So that tells you right now that that's not gonna match. This one and that one, I did cools. So you can see it's not quite as orangey. It's more of a cooler undertone. It matches my skin tone a little bit better. You can see in the light, it's got like that glowy look. Now, once you blend it and really blend it well, it doesn't look, it looks very, because it's thick, it's like super glowy. It's not gonna make you look this glowy, but I wanted you to see. Over here, you can see it's not quite as shiny. And it is deepening in color. Okay, yeah, I think this is my winter shade that I wear. And it still looks good. Can you see? You can distinctly see those still. They don't work. I turn and this has disappeared. Do you remember how light it was when I first put it on? So you should not be able to really see the foundation. So I'm still good with this shade. It is my winter shade. Goes to show I'm a cool undertone because I can go all through summer and still wear my winter shade. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off and I'm going to apply foundation, and you can see it really, the coverage is incredible. So yeah, I had a couple close ones, but no cigar on this side. Now I left it on this side, so, oh, I wanted to show you something. I have a little friend that popped up. I have to wear a mask at work, and boy, I tell you what, my skin does not like wearing a mask for 8 hours straight. We have this At Play color correcting stick. So green neutralizes red. So I just put a little bit right there. I'm gonna blend it in. And it's gonna neutralize that red undertone. When I put my foundation on, you're not gonna see it as much. So again, this foundation is gonna look way too light, but it has to oxidize and it will deepen in color. Just going in with my damp beauty blender. All right. There we go. Okay, you guys, so I am not going to finish the rest of my face. Normally I do blush, bronzer, contour, all that stuff, but I'm actually going to do that in my next video. So subscribe, turn on my post notification bell, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see how I contour and do the rest, stay tuned because my next video I will be going over that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.